Hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I feel like I kind of owe a little bit of a correction. So, yesterday's run where I did the Reaper build challenge, it's not my way of playing, but I probably shouldn't have been so harsh on, was it Nadir, Nazar? I don't know why I'm getting Nazar, I'm pretty sure that's not it, but nonetheless, the challenge was stressful, but I feel like I learned something from it, so I shouldn't be so harsh about it. All that said, today I want to go back to something just a little bit simpler, so we're going to take the Awe Robe with Bladed Vine Wavefront, because I'm kind of trying to give Chaotic Rift just a tiny little bit of a rest. Not a huge rest, just a tiny bit of one. Then we're going to do Bouncing Bubbles and Rock and Roll. And then we're taking the Sturdy Wooden Easel as a bit of a defensive balancing measure, pants, something like that. And real quick, let's see if you have anything over here I give a damn about. Yeah, no thanks. I don't like the explosive barrels that are there. No thanks. Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna move forward. But hey, at least I'm looking at them, right? Oh, why do you always have to show up to ruin my fun? What the hell, Atlas? Always at level 3 too. It's like, oh, you don't like seeing me at level 3? Well, what if I always show up there? Then it just becomes normal, right? No, I still hate it when you show up there. Aha! Oh yes, you think you're so special, don't you? Haha! Even still, that one hit that I took made me feel just a little salty. You know, Rock and Roll is one of those arcana that I used to take all the time. It's one that I'm very familiar with, but for some reason as of late I've just been like, man, Rock and Roll, who's got time for that? It's left me thinking, hey, you have time for it. You use it a lot. There we go. I'm still trying to get used to the sensitive D-pad as well. It's not the easiest feat in the world, considering that this controller is still right about a week old for me, so just gotta give it some time. I don't have any Lightning Arcana unlocked, shut up. Singing Bowl is typically pretty good. I might also want to go with Flak Gauntlet. Allows you to destroy enemy projectiles with melee basic. I almost never get the chance to use this, so let's take it and see what happens. Worst thing that can happen, doesn't work so well. Oh well, been on the receiving end of that one. There we go. See, both Rock and Roll and Bouncing Bubbles are allowing me to control space very effectively. But you, sir, are a jerk. You're not supposed to avoid my attack. That's right, survival for you is out of the question. You would be so sure about that if you knew there were people in there. Yeah, but there aren't. You can see very clearly that it's just, you know, random fucking spirits. Oh boy, and we're going to have a run where Iris just doesn't feel like helping out. Okay, well, I don't want Blazing Bolt. This is not the run for those. Alright, so then the goal is get a bunch of money and hopefully spend it on useful things on the next floor. Hopefully Iris gets her shit together and sells me something that's worthwhile. I mean, seriously, you paint Arcana. That's how you make them. Why not just paint things you know I'm gonna want? That's how you're gonna make your money.
But Dark Sage, it's a game mechanic. It's supposed to be random.
I'm aware of that. You don't need to drive the point home. I get it. It's not like I haven't played this game before, you know.
Oh!
I thought there was someone over there for some reason. Derp. Oh, that was a waste. Whoopsie! There we go. Why are you still alive? You're not supposed to have a bunch of hit points.
Well, you almost make it sound like you just want the enemies to bend over and take it.
I mean, ultimately, that's the goal, isn't it? But no, I'm not going to be that guy. I had enough complaints yesterday. Today, I just want to chill, have some fun. Maybe spend a little bit of time getting my new art pad to work, and then who knows? Maybe what I want to do is spend a little bit of time figuring out some things for my new gnome. Oh, you jerk. Okay, guys, I see what's going on here. Hey, you know what would be really nice right about now is some Arcana upgrades, so I don't feel like I'm just slapping a tank with a, I don't know, vine.
That's funny, that's almost exactly what you're doing!
Yes, that's the point. I will take the singing bowl, by the way. Okay, come on now, Iris, help me upgrade. You know, wherever you are. Whoops. Smooth. That was some good aim right there. I'm sure some of you are going, yeah, but Dark Sage, didn't you say something about also having a Naga that you're working on? Yes, my Dark Knight. I don't know, for some reason I'm feeling rather comfortable in the direction I'm going to take that character. The Gnome, on the other hand, not that gnomes are new to me, it's just, I think that character has a lot of growth, has a lot more growth potential than when I first created her, but when I first thought about the character. I'm dumb. Why did I do that? Alright, come on, Singing Bowl. Thank you. Oh, think you're slick, huh? And Singing Bowl. Oh, okay. Okay, it's just Nox. I thought it was fighting time. Alright, so Anchor of Burden is a maybe. Though I'm not sure how many more Cursed Relics I'm going to be taking along the run, so it's hence why it's a maybe. It's not one of those things that I'm feeling I need for the run. I'm getting the feeling Singing Bowl doesn't enhance your signature spell when you have it charged. Which, you know, might be okay. I don't know about homing flares either. I mean, I have it now, so I mean, no reason not to use it, but... Okay, yeah. Goddamn ropes. Okay, somehow that worked. Ah, here we go. So once again, I'm not seeing a lot of stuff that's really super. Oh, wait, wavefront. But you know, twin turbines. So I already have a spell that's bouncing. So I kind of feel like I don't really need... Like, I don't really need Bouncing Surge, but Twin Turbines, on the other hand. That spell will work out beautifully. Especially in the build that I have, where the critical hits are that much more intense. Get out of here. You joik. Everybody shock! No, I'm gonna want the token of health, so I'll come back for that when I have the money for it. Let's finish filling out the map, seeing if there's any interesting little bonuses. Wee-hoo! Pardon me. So, what makes the gnome more difficult than the Naga? Well, I think what it is that most of us are actually rather used to characters that are a little dour and serious and trying to prove themselves. What's different about the gnome is that she's actually a relatively cheerful character. Maybe a little on the overconfident side, but again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I guess what makes it different is that it's a character that, in general, has a sunny disposition, and that's something that no role player is used to because we all... Let's face it, more often than not when we're role-playing, we all like to be Captain Brood. And it doesn't mean we all play lone wolf characters, but we all want to be like the definition of cool. So to play a character that's actually more just I'm enjoying things right now, that's different for a lot of us. Not so much so that we can't handle it, but it's definitely different. Curses. For some reason, I couldn't remember the other spell that I had. And then again, I'm not exactly like in love with homing flares or anything. So one thing that I remember about rock and roll, and perhaps the reason why I don't take it very often anymore, is that it really doesn't do a huge amount of damage. Like, if you're not hitting with more than one saw blade, you're kinda not getting a lot done with that spell. It's better for controlling an area of mobs, not so much for fighting bosses. What are you? Inferno Cannon. Okay, we'll definitely take that over homing flares. You know, while Sierra Mist is on a temporary hiatus, I am definitely taking the time to really appreciate 7-Up. Not that there's a ton of fundamental differences, but the differences are enough that I definitely prefer one recipe over the other, but you know, I can't deny that 7-Up has been kind of growing on me. Even though, yes, one of them is older than the other. I guess what it boils down to is that as a kid, thank you, controller, that was perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Ow. That would have been a good time to test out that flak gauntlet, but no, didn't even think about it. Oh, hey, there you go. Ah, you silly monkey. Where do you think you're going, huh? Yeah. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Though I am admittedly getting a little disappointed with rock and roll. I really thought it would be helping me out a little bit more than it is. Oh, I guess I shouldn't complain too much. It's doing what it's supposed to do against mobs. It's just not super useful against bosses. And Inferno Cannon is just a beast of a spell. I love that spell. There we go, Bladed Vine upgrade. Perfect. Now this scores multiple hits. It's great for that critical hit probability. Oh, you're supposed to go across the gap. Come on, I'm trying to play it smart and you just made me look like an idiot! Again, I don't need your help to look like an idiot. I do that just fine on my own, thank you. Thank you, Wavefront. Alright, I'd like to see Twin Turbine get leveled up, but, you know, one step at a time here. We're still doing just fine. What are you? Nah, I'd rather have Merchant's Cart. Merchant's Cart will do something for me, I'm pretty sure. You mean, like, increase your damage for every relic you have? Yeah, something like that. Healthcare card. Huh. Potion discount. You know what? I'm down for that. Thank you, Doctor. Even in a magical world like Lenova, it still helps to have health insurance. Yes, that would be the life lesson for today: is never neglect health insurance. How is that the life lesson for the day? Just because he got the health card from the doctor? You know what? Just go with it. Sometimes his thought process doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we're going to beat the boss, we're going to take the Merchant's Cart, and then we're going to move on. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. Alright, Flak Gauntlet. There we go. I see you there, Tectonic Drill. Do I like you better than Homing Flares? That's a stupid question. And then I forgot to go get the Merchant's Cart! Ah! sake doesn't come back to fight me. Yes. Alright, you know what? We've got cheap health potions. It's okay. We'll make it. We'll make it work. We're not exactly in any extreme danger. I mean, unless I keep doing that. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Okay, well that room just single-handedly just made me look like the biggest fool in the century. Alright. Yes, the base damage improvement could have helped a lot, but no, I'm a dumbass. So I think the real lesson of the day is don't lose your train of thought. Not only is it very large and hard to lose track of, but when you do, you feel like an even bigger idiot than usual. Hey, as much as I like rock and roll, I do have to make the admission that perhaps it's not one of the best signatures out there. My brain does not want to do English. Gibberish it seems to want to do just fine, but English? Oh no, sir. No, you better take your ass back to shul. One thing I am noticing about twin turbines, though, is that it actually has a pretty quick cooldown time. For what the spell does, I'm actually quite surprised by its cooldown time. Yeah, you get hit by icicles now. See how you like it. Now, I should explain, I don't think it's necessarily difficult to play a character that's, you know, excitable and generally joyful and just fun to be around. All I'm saying is that it's different, which is why I'm kind of focusing on that character a little bit more than the other one. I like both characters, don't get me wrong, and I definitely look forward to a chance to play them again. Hey, Lancer, maybe you should go to hell. Yeah, that's what I thought. Asshole. I dislike these stupid archers. I feel like I'm missing a shop. Oh, I was. Oh, do I care about any of these? This is a run that's very light on relics, oddly enough. Alright, give me the Phoenix Talon. We'll burn out this evil. I was not thinking. Pretty much normal for this run. Oh, hello, Etra. I am happy to see you. I'm gonna get my ass kicked here, and I could use all the help I can get. Figures. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing. I think she's taking the piss. Ow. Alright. Come on. Alright, I need to use my brain. I can't keep letting myself get my ass kicked by everything. That's going to be especially important here. Because, you know, no vitamin gummies. Wow. Your aim is worse than mine. Alright, glad I had projectiles. Yeah, you're not the only one who can guard crap. Okay, so I'm doing okay without Merchant's Cart, but god, I'd really be liking this so much more if I had it. Well, now whose fault is that? Clearly mine. It's alright, at least I have Etra to help me out. Little does he realize I'm only doing this because he promised me fresh fruit. Humans are so stupid. Okay, so... what is going on here? Okay, this room is awful. I don't want anything to do with this room anymore. Can we stop now? Whew. Oh god, I hate this room too. Oh yeah, I'm going to be very glad we have cheap health potions, because now every room is just the, hey, let's paralyze you and trap you behind a poison cloud, and then just proceed to kick the ever-loving crap out of your face! I'm going, what did I do wrong? You came to Atlas's realm, you jackass. Thank you, Etra. Thank you. No, I don't want that. By the way, in case you're wondering why I didn't use the Flak Gauntlet there, I was pretty sure I didn't have the time to react quick enough. Atlas level 3 always rattles me. I don't know why. I don't know why it rattles me so badly. It's the only end stage I ever get anymore. One would think I would be used to it. Then again, it's hard to get used to just about every enemy having the ability to be invincible randomly, and every one of them having the means by which to poison you, which not only drains your health, but also will just randomly strike you with hit stun and knock you out of your spells, which allows the enemies even more opportunity to come in and slap the crap out of you. No, why would I ever dislike Atlas's realm? No, seriously. Yes, half-price healing potions. I like that idea. And I'll probably come back for the Sleepy Thunderstone. If I have the money for it, which at the moment I'm guessing I won't. So hey, controller, maybe you could, get used to the way I work here, because that wasn't what I wanted to do. Yeah, I don't have enough money for the Sleepy Thunderstone. Curses. I have enough money for this. Yeah, it's a little late for that to be useful. 323 damage. It's not right, I tell you. It's not right. Curse Eater's Vest. Well, if I find a cursed relic that I actually like, then sure. Oh, of course. What? Okay, I get it. You want to win. God, seriously. Earth Knights are the things that really... Earth Knights and Earth Lances are the things that really make this... so goddamn difficult. I mean, to be fair, just the Earth spells in general, when wielded by the enemies, are just so much more effective than when they're wielded by a human. With some exceptions, of course. I mean, Knockout Boulder is pretty effective in both hands, but... Oh, hey look, Sleepy Thunderstone again. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, it's not Rogue and Archer spells I'm worried about. But seriously, Earth Knights? They're the ones that can just derail everything. So, oh look, I'm immune to projectiles now! Isn't that a gas? Oh, now we're just going to be randomly immune to everything for a little bit so we can counterattack with a spell that does way too much damage. Like, alright, you're finally vulnerable. Well, not yet, because we're going to throw these toxic bollocks at you. And if they hit, you're going to be suspended and poisoned, and then we can just run up to you and slap the crap out of you. And also, it won't be very long before we're invulnerable again, so have fun. Give me the strong hammer. I know it's way late in the run for it to really be doing any good, but shit, I feel like I need it. And we haven't even found Iris's shops. We've just gotten the snot kicked out of us for the last 3 minutes straight, and then it's like, oh, you have to step back in there to find Iris now. Yeah, even the birds are like, God, shut up, stop complaining. I'm sorry, birds, but I have this page in my documents firmly turned to the complaint department, so gotta roll with it. No, I'd rather save my money. You know, ultimately, that's not going to do a lot of good. This might, though. Firestone plus Thunderstone. Alright, that was nice. And did I buy the health potion? No, I didn't. Lord knows I'm going to need it. Alright, so actually, I kind of feel like that healthcare card has been a nice little boon for us. Please don't. I'm too fragile! There we go. Is Inferno Cannon the best thing I've been using? I don't think it's going to be all that useful. So, screw it. Okay, we're out of that hellhole. Alright. Come on, baby. We can do this. Oh, no, you don't. Thank you, Sleepy Thunderstone. Thank you, Sturdy Wooden Easel. Ow. Alright, now let's go back and grab that health orb. There we go. I somehow ended this with 10 relics despite barely purchasing anything. And fiery paintbrush. Alright. That's about what we can afford. Now, I have no doubt that I'll clear this run, but good lord, it's been a rough one. So I think my opinion on rock and roll has definitely changed. It's gone from being a really good signature to being a decent standard, but beyond that, not so much. So next time I consider using rock and roll as a signature, I will pick something else. And you're gonna... Oh, you're just gonna dash right at me? Okay. I can handle that. Do that again. Ow. Ow. Oh yeah, that was real fair. Alright, there. Okay, so the biggest problem there was actually my own stupid decision. Why I took rock and roll? I don't know, I like rock and roll. But now I'm starting to think, okay, maybe rock and roll is probably like even with the All-Robe's critical hit bonuses, it just didn't feel like it was doing enough to justify it taking up the signature slot, so... Plus it has the issue of... Plus it has the issue of not doing so great in rooms with pits because it doesn't go over pits, which I get it, but it's still not fun. The reason why Dragon Dive isn't so great in my eyes. I don't know, I feel like the run really got a lot better once I picked up Twin Turbines and Inferno Cannon. So take it as you will. Rock and roll, maybe an okay standard Arcana, not a great signature Arcana, but for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope we don't have the same recording issue that we had yesterday. And I will be back with some more stuff in the near future. You guys take care. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.